Hi children, today we are going to do the topic subject and verb agreement, contractions and tenses from the chapter verbs. First of all, let us take the topic subject and verb agreement. Before entering into our topic, let us see the difference between a singular noun and a plural noun and also a singular verb and a plural verb. Dear children, you all studied that when you want to make a singular noun, we have to add the word s or es to that noun, and that word will become a plural. So the words without that s, especially for example, boy is we are talking about a single boy. So this is one boy, it's a singular noun, and when we add s to that, when we add s to the word boy, it becomes a plural noun. Similarly, when we write girl is a singular noun. It's only one girl. Then how will you make into a plural noun? Girls. When we add s to that, it will become a plural. Man, men. In this case, it is different. For some words, we won't be able to use that s or es at the end. So this is one example of like that, the nouns which is have different.
Bench, benches. Along with the word bench, we added es to that, so it became a plural. Branch, branches. We added es to that, so the word became plural. So this concept you already learned in your smaller classes, and you know how to make a singular noun into a plural noun. Dear children, noun means a name of a person, place, animal or things. Right? So we understood how to make a singular noun into a plural noun, and also we can do vice versa. From plural noun we can also make into singular noun. If we remove s or es or the words like special words like men and all, if we are changing, it will become a singular noun. So this is singular noun, and the boy is a singular noun and the boys is a plural noun. Now let's see what happens in verbs. In verbs, it is just a topsy-turvy. It's just an opposite thing happened here. Here, let us see place. The word place, it's a singular verb. Here we added s. To make the verb singular, we added s or es to make this verb singular. But if you are not adding s or es to that word, it will become plural verb. So what happens here? Whatever we did for nouns to make it to a singular and plural, in nouns we add s or es to make it to a plural noun. But for verb, if you want to make it a singular verb, you have to add s or es. And if you want to make the verb as plural, you should remove this s or es. So that is a difference, children. Here we are adding, for a singular noun we are not adding s, but here for a singular verb we have to add s or es. So that is a difference which you should know before starting our concept subject and verb agreement. The examples of singular verbs are plays, dances, drives, lies, spreads. And examples of the plural verb is, when we remove s and es, it becomes a plural verb. Play, dance, drive, lie and spread. So dear children, we have to use this singular verb and plural verb according to the nouns which is used in front of them. So dear children, let's begin with our textual exercises.
subject verb agreement. Dear children, in this lesson we have only 4 rules to study for the subject and verb agreement. There are a lot of rules for doing subject and verb agreement, but as for 5th standard you have to concentrate only on these 4 rules. Let us see what are the 4 rules.
First one, when the subject in a sentence is singular, the verb is also singular. For example, the boy is playing in the park. Here in this example, who is the subject here, or what is the subject here? Who is doing the action in the sentence? The boy. So the boy is the subject, and what is the action? He is playing. So is playing is a verb, right? Where he is playing in the park. So this becomes a preposition. So let's take the verb and subject. Here the boy is talking about, we are talking about a single boy. So it's a singular one, right? It's a singular noun. And what about is playing? Let us take the word is. Is actually a singular verb. It is used always with a singular noun. So here the boy is a singular noun and the word is a singular verb. So our first rule is, when the subject in a sentence is singular, the verb is also singular. Now let's see the second one. The rabbit nibbles on a carrot. So in this sentence, what is the subject? The rabbit. And what is the verb here? Nibbles. So dear children, we have used, let us remember the first slide which I have shown to you. The rabbit is, we are talking about the rabbit. It's a singular noun, and nibbles which we with the word s or es to the verb, that is a singular noun, singular verb. This is a singular noun and this is singular verb. This is a singular noun and this is a singular verb. So the first rule is, when the subject in the sentence is a singular, the verb is also singular. Then another rule, that for a collective noun, the verb is usually used in the singular form. Collective noun means the nouns which we are giving for a group of people or group of animals, group of things or group of flowers or birds, etc. Right? Collective means a group of. So for a group we are giving a name. So that noun is known as collective noun, right? So for the collective noun, here in this place of subject, if it is a collective noun, what type of verb we have to use? Whether it is a singular verb or a plural verb. Let's see. For a collective noun, the verb is usually used in the singular form. So, though it is a group of people or group of nouns, the verb which we are using should be in a singular form, should be a singular verb. For example, the team is well prepared for tomorrow's match. Here, let us see the word the team. The team is actually a collective noun. It's a group of people, right? So, it's a group and it's a group name. So, we have used a singular verb over there. We consider this collective noun as a singular. So, we used here a singular verb. Now, let's look at the next sentence. When the subject is plural, the verb is also plural. For example, the children are having their dinner. Here, let us take what is the subject? The children. Then, what is the verb? Are having. So, dear children, the children is singular or plural? Yes, it is plural. So, we have to use, this is a singular noun, this is a plural verb, and you have to use a plural verb. So, the plural verb is are. The plural verb here is are. So, along with the plural subject, we have to use a plural verb. Let's see the last rule in this topic. When the subject is two or more nouns joined by the word and, the verb becomes plural. For example, Gaurav and Nadir are running outside. Here, let us see what is the subject? Gaurav and Nadir. So, dear children, Gaurav and Nadir are two different people, right? It is the name of two different people. They are not the same one. They are different. Gaurav is different and Nadir is different. So, they are two, right? They are two. So, the subject is actually two or more persons are there. So, and also it is combined, joined by the word and conjunction and is used over here. So, we have to use the verb as plural, that is are. Gaurav and Nadir are two different people. So, that is why we have to use, this is plural one, the subject is plural. So, we have to use a plural verb. So, the plural verb is are. Are, then running outside. Now, let's see the exercises based on only these 4 rules. Fill in the blanks with the correct verbs from the brackets. Hari dash very clever. In the bracket they had given the verbs is or are. Now, let us see Hari. Take the subject Hari. Tell me whether it is a singular or a plural one. Hari. Hari is a name of a person, right? So, it's a person. It's a name of a person. It's a singular noun, right? So, we have to use a singular verb. So, which one is a singular verb over here? Is or are? Can you tell me? Yes, the singular verb is. So, we have to use Hari is very clever. Now, let us see the second example. The toy shop dash many interesting games. In bracket they had given has or have. The toy shop dash many interesting games. The toy shop is the subject over here and it's talking about one thing, one shop. Toy shop is a singular one. So, we have to use a singular verb, has or have. Which is a singular one? Has. Has is a singular and have is the plural. Remember children, when you use the word I, we have to use the word have, because I is always having some special rules, not like others. So, here in this one, toy shop is a singular one and we have to use the word has. A herd of deer dash are or is often seen at the park. Let us see the example and what's the subject over here. The subject is a herd of deer. The herd is actually a group of animals, right? A herd means a group. It's a collective noun. So, what we have to do for a collective noun? This rule should be applicable for this. Okay, for a collective noun we have to use a singular form. So, are or is a singular form. Is a singular form. Okay, a herd of deer is often seen at the park. Now, let's see the fourth example. Fourth question. Arzan and Kavi dash being selected for the basketball team. So dear children, let's see the subject. Always you have to use the verb according to the subject. Arzan and Kavi. Arzan and Kavi are two different people, two different people. And what? So there are two people. So two different people means it is plural. It is more than one, right? So which we have to use for more than one, two or more nouns joined by the word and. Arzan and. So what we have to use over there? It should become, the verb should be a plural. Arzan and Kavi. Then has or have. For plural we have to use have. Have been selected for the basketball team. Dear children, there is one more rule when we are using this in the subject. Now let's see the fifth question. Nitin dash has or have many friends at school. Nitin is a name of a single boy, right? So we have to use, the subject is singular, so we have to use a singular verb. So what is a singular verb over here? Has or have? Yes, it is has. So like that you can do 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 by yourself. Please quickly do this 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10 in your textbook with pencil. Okay children, now let us see the answers. Now let's see the contractions from our textbook. So let us read the first two sentences. I am leaving for Haridwar in the morning. Then second one, you mustn't break the rules. So let us read the first one. The highlighted word is I am. I am is the first word, and did you notice how it is how this word is contracted, right? See the word I and am, and in between we have used the apostrophe. Instead of writing the letter A, we have used apostrophe in between. So contractions is actually when we omit two words, when two words are joined together. So dear children, let's see these two examples. I am leaving for Haridwar in the morning. Second one, you mustn't break the rules. Let us see the highlighted words. I am. And the second one is mustn't. See, when you look at here, you can understand that I am is a short form of I am. I am is a short form is I am. So when you make this short form, when you make the contraction, so which letters are omitted over here? A is omitted. And did you see any other changes in that? Only I and am is there? No, it is separated with a apostrophe over here. So when we want to make a contraction, we have to use an apostrophe, and we should omit two or one or two or more than two letters. In the second sentence, the word mustn't is a short form of must not. We are using must not. So the short form is mustn't. Okay, when two words are joined together like I am or must not, these two words are joining together, right? So at that time you have to leave, we can leave one or more letters. Here in must not Which letter is missed out or which we have omitted? It is O. O is, we have omitted the letter O, and instead of O we use the apostrophe in that word. Okay, must not. When two words are joined together, leaving out one or more letters, the new word, this word, okay, not the other one, must not, this word is known as contraction. So we insert an apostrophe where one or more letters are missing. Examples: isn't. Isn't is actually the contraction of is not. Wasn't. Wasn't is a contraction of was not. They are. They are. So let us match the words to their contracted forms. So it's very easy exercise. You can do it yourself, children. Let us do it very fast. Okay. She is dash. What we have to do? She is. How we have to make into a contraction? She is will be, yes, here it is. The answer is C. She is. Here which letter is omitted? I is omitted, and we used apostrophe over here. She is. They have. Let's see what is the answer will be here. They have. So which letters are omitted over here? It's not a single letter which is omitted. Two letters like H and A, both are omitted over here, and we used an apostrophe over there. They have, that we have used apostrophe and also omitted the word H and A. Now let's see he is, which will be the contraction. Yes, it is E. He is, right? The letter I is omitted. Like that, you can do for fourth also. Did not. Did not will be, again that O will be omitted, and we can use apostrophe in between. N and T. Didn't. So it is will be here in this sentence, that it is will be changed into its. That I is omitted and we used apostrophe. Okay, you will. You will be changed to will. So you, then which are the omitted words? W and I is omitted. So it, and we used apostrophe, it is you will. Okay. So dear children, why we need to, where we have supposed to use these contractions? Contraction we can use in your daily conversation, right? When we use the casual way of speaking, or when you write informal, it's an informal way of speaking and writing. Okay, you can do the next exercise. Fill in the blanks with contraction from the box. Are you ready to do this? It's very simple. Yes, you can start doing it. Let's see the first one. Fill in the blanks with contractions from the box. Didn't, your, wasn't, weren't, they will. Dash arrive from Dispo tomorrow morning. So what we have used over here? Dash arrive. See the word arrive? Arrive is actually a plural verb. So here we have to use a plural noun. Correct? So which is a plural verb? Plural along with the subject you will get, because it comes in the place of subject. Yes, here you can see they will arrive from Dispo tomorrow morning. Now let's see that second sentence. Chaya said she dash go for the picnic because she was unwell. Chaya said, she is actually a singular one, so the verb will be also a singular one. So which will be the most suitable for the word she? She didn't. She you are. Will you use she you are? She wasn't go for the picnic, or she weren't go for the picnic, or they will go for picnic because she was unwell. No, we can't use they will and you are and all. So what will be the answer? Chaya said she didn't go for the picnic because she was unwell. Now let's see the third one. Shandanu dash feeling well at school today, so he went home early. Now let's see, Shandanu is again a name of a person. It's a singular one. So what we have to use? A singular verb over here. So you can use Shandanu didn't feeling well, or Shandanu wasn't feeling well, or Shandanu, can we use weren't, we were? No. So the answer is wasn't. Shandanu wasn't feeling well at school today. Now 4 and 5 you can do it yourself. Let's see the answers. Please check your answers for the exercises O and P. These are the answers.